Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge, here to review some Arsenal action as we beat Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany, away from home. 3-0! Clean sheet away in the Europa League, first group stage match day. So, hey, we got off to a winning start, but when we started, there was a bit of curiosity. We saw the dreaded name that Arsenal fans all know, Mustafi, starting lineup alongside David Luiz and Callum Chambers playing right back and Kolasinac playing left back, right? And of course you had Emile Smith-Rowe, Bukayo Saka also on the wing there, pairing, alongside Aubameyang. And that midfield you had Xhaka, Willock, and Torreira, which was a pretty good mix all in all. But early on, it just looked like Frankfurt was the one asking the questions. Every opportunity, every chance, it just looked like they were constantly attacking. And really, early on in the match, it looked as though the defense was getting pushed and pressured, and somehow, some way, we got out with lucky opportunities to not get the goal in. And what was kind of concerning early on was Torreira going down, and in hindsight, it looked as though he was trying to look for the penalty. So, not a huge contact issue there. I just think it was just trying to flourish the moment, right? And Arsenal just let too many chances go in. This was the worrying thing for me throughout the entirety of that first half, where I just thought Arsenal gave up way too many chances. They were obviously just playing from the back, trying to dribble away with the ball, and oftentimes we've seen this fail in Arsenal's favor, right? Or Arsenal's disfavor, whatever. Doesn't matter, because in this situation, Arsenal was able to get out of those real close calls, and what was able to happen from this point on was, while we had that issue on defense, on the offensive side, it was just trying to push forward something, and the attack or offense just fizzling out in that third, where Frankfurt, to be honest, they didn't really provide great defensive pressure, but they were able to just keep us busy in that midfield and always attacking from the front. And so I thought early on just Arsenal was sloppy with their chances. They could have been up earlier than when they got the goal in the 38th minute by Joe Willock. And here's the thing. Saka with the brilliant through ball, and Willock is able to just find the space and create the time to lob the ball in, but it deflected off of a defender, if I'm not mistaken, and it hits the crossbar and bounces inside the goal post to get a beautiful goal to set Arsenal off. And this was the crazy thing. At that point, I just thought, wow, I'm really surprised Frankfurt hasn't scored. I really thought Frankfurt at this point would have been up 1-0. Maybe if, with that Willock goal, 1-1. But luckily, as an Arsenal fan, you cheer, you sigh of relief when you're up 1-0, but simultaneously you're an Arsenal fan. You fucking know that defense is not one of our strong suits. So we come back in the second half, and I just thought, oh man, if we just let that many opportunities slip up again, I think Frankfurt is going to take their opportunity and pounce on us. And yeah, the first 10 minutes, it was just that. Frankfurt just came out guns a-blazing, trying to get opportunities in. But again, just like the first half, unlucky for Frankfurt. And thankfully for Arsenal, we were able to not concede a goal. And the curious part is, when I say Mustafi and Xhaka with this voice of disappointment and anger, curiously and ironically, they were really good today. What the fuck? Xhaka goes back to the German league and in the Bundesliga, home of Frankfurt, and he's comfortable, and so is Mustafi? What the fuck? It was weird. And the craziest thing about the whole Xhaka situation was this. Xhaka had an opportunity on the free kick from the far right wing up front in the Frankfurt's third, defensive third. And I swear to you, this free kick bounces off the goal post and is out of bound. And I just thought, oh, wow. Is this really happening? Is Xhaka and Mustafi, who's clearing out balls when it's in the box pretty perfectly, is this a thing? Oh my God. I was watching miracles happen, and what wasn't really a miracle but still surprising was Emery deciding, okay, cool, we need a few more goals. I was shocked because this guy for a good while at this point in the Arsenal season has been pretty conservative with his play calls, but with the substitution, it looked very clear. You bring Pepe on in the 59th minute, only 60 minutes in to sub out for Emile Smith-Rowe, who didn't really have a great day, but did all right. It speaks volumes saying you got to attack. You got to attack now. You got to get at it more and more now. And really, I thought Frankfurt had their chances. They kept asking their chances, and they kept going at it. And when you put in Danny Ceballos for Joe Willock, who Willock had a brilliant game today, all in all, and Ceballos comes in to just bring on the fluidity for that front three, whatever combination they may be. But right now it was, at the moment, Pepe, Aubameyang, and Saka. So Ceballos able to make that shit just go steroided up. And what actually also helped was the fact that, yes, Frankfurt's player, number 28, Core, did get a second yellow card in the 80th minute, red card, sent off, and just a minute or so later, with Maitland-Niles coming in for Kolasinac, Arsenal's able to get a goal by Saka. Bukayo Saka, boys and girls. Remember the name. And here's the thing. It's from our goalkeeper, Martinez, passes it out to Xhaka, who passes it out to Pepe, and Pepe able to serve the ball deliciously to fucking Saka, and Saka, clear as day, glides it past the goalkeeper, and it's 2-0 to Arsenal. And just when you thought it was over in the 85th minute with that goal, boys and girls, no. Our one and only Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I'm too fat to twist too much and my fucking legs hurt right now. But Aubameyang, number 14, usual suspect, gets a goal, 88th minute in. And I gotta say this. Saka was absolutely brilliant today. From the 2 assists, which he provided for the Aubameyang goal and the Joe Willock goal, from the 2 assists and the 1 goal, Saka was absolutely brilliant. He tore Frankfurt's back line apart today, and Aubameyang just, with that goal, was just free all day because Saka kept on the ball, stayed aggressive, and it looked great. A 3-0 win away, which is, again, bizarro shit, right? Because we were just 2-0 away and then blew that because Socrates and David Luiz suck working together. But hey, right now, the good part right now, right? It's we got to win. We got 3 points, first match of the Europa League, and I'll take that positive any day, boys and girls. But there are absolutely things we have to get in line, get improved. Obviously, just playing so slow from the back initially from the match when you know the opposition is just going to strike at you each and every time. We got to get better at that. We got to start up a little bit quicker. And I really do think that, yeah, playing these young guys is great. Absolutely. And you should continue to play these young guys in these high stakes competition. The League Cup is coming up on Tuesday, so I wouldn't be surprised if a good chunk of those guys were the younger cats. We got that on Tuesday. We got Aston Villa on Sunday. So, hey, Arsenal fans, no need to worry about the future. Let's just focus on the now and the fact that, hey, we got to win. That's a celebration all on its own, but dust it off. Let's continue to the next week. So, boys and girls, follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content. Now, fuck off.